Hey, it's Matt Cook here, and I hope you had a great Easter. I'm breaking the silence today on fish oil. Fish oil, krill oil, all those kinds of oils. Very, very bad for you. And everybody says they're really good for you. So what gives? How could everyone be so wrong about something? Let me just remind you, if you're a chemist, that fish oil is a omega-3 polyunsaturated fat. So it has these bonds in it that are very fragile, these double bonds, and it breaks down very easily in the presence of heat and oxygen. And so it happens that our bodies have a lot of heat and oxygen in them. So that's probably just a clue that fish oil may not be the best thing. Why do fish have fish oil in them? Fish have fish oil, and some plants have some similar oils, like flaxseed oil, for example, because they need to be able to stay flexible in cold weather. So if you fish in the Amazon, where it's always warm, the fish don't have fish oil. If you fish in the cold waters of Alaska or Norway, the salmon or the sardines or the cod will have deposits of fish oil because they need it to stay flexible. Fish oil, it stays flexible at a low temperature, so it keeps them from freezing up, okay? That's really the role of fish oil. Now, the brain has a lot of omega-3 acids, fatty acids, especially DHA. The brain has a lot of DHA. So people think, well, DHA must be good for you, and DHA is a component of fish oil. However, it is not good for you. It is bad for you. So this is a study on the biochemistry of DHA, and there's a particular protective compound in the brain called alpha-synuclein. Alpha-synuclein is thought to be extremely important against Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, and fish oil jams up the works. It jams up the alpha-synuclein, actually, and it results in degenerative diseases, and it results in a pathology in the brain, which they can see when they pull apart your brain and section it and do an autopsy. Hopefully you're dead then. I mean, I hope you're not dead, but if you're autopsied, you're dead. And these create what are called Lewy bodies in the brain, and they're associated with dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. We don't really know exactly what Lewy bodies are, but in every case, they found that alpha-synuclein was disabled. And what disables alpha-synuclein best of all? Fish oil. So it's definitely a very, very bad thing. And although they do find high amounts of polyunsaturated fatty acids in the brain, there is a type called alpha-9, omega-9, that the brain and the body produces, which are very helpful and very beneficial. But the omega-3 are not. And omega-3, especially arachidonic acid, very much associated with cognitive impairment in the brain, and probably big reason why we have so much Alzheimer's today. So there's just no question about this. And this is just one of many studies that are starting to come out. If you look at the studies that the gurus are showing you, you're not going to find any of this. If you want the kind of studies with the explanations that we have through a lens of 100 years of science, then you want to just hop down to the link below and subscribe to our newsletter, or even get the free book that we have, which tells you how to live to be 120 with these kinds of studies. Last thing I want to mention is the fish oil also degrades the fragile latex cells in the testicles, which produce testosterone, and the beta cells in the pancreas, which produce insulin, and I think is responsible for a great deal of the diabetes that we see, and cancer. If you drink fish oil, you're asking for cancer, because fish oil breaks down so fast into these massive amounts of lipid peroxides that it probably overwhelms the body's defenses, and I think it raises the chances of getting cancer dramatically. Matt Cook here. So go below dailymedicaldiscoveries.com, subscribe, and you'll be getting these kinds of studies in your email, or get my book below, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.